Greetings, captains, commanders, Jemadar first. Welcome. So, I guess I've been opening my mouth a lot lately. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that just really angers me. Now, um, MC Stu, I think his name is, made a video about budget, a budget phaser build or something or other. And he was talking about budget and means throwing actual money at this. Like, even though it's supposed to be throwing as little money, it's like, no, it's not about actual throwing actual money. um at this, like, I called it a dying game, and frankly it is, with the devs jumping ship, server problems being what they are and stuff like that. It's a dying game. um that, like, just because I call it a dying game does not mean I in no way celebrate it. So I don't. I wish this game could be around forever, as long as I live. I'm old. I've been playing this game a really long time, basically since the beginning, and I don't want to say that the game is dying. Like, I wish that it's that's not a happy moment for me. Like, if I was proven right that, like, it's a happy moment because I'm right, it's it's not. Uh, this game used to be about Star Trek, and people from all walks of life could enjoy it. Um, it's been infested with some bad writing, missions that were bad writing. I mean, there's a couple of missions, uh, or episodes in this Terran arc that are just terrible writing, especially like this one, maybe. I can't remember which one that had Will Wheaton start. It was fucking terrible. Like, the writing was terrible. The mission wasn't paced very well. It takes. I remember. I think I recorded a playthrough of either one of these or both of these, and it took a minimum an hour and a half to get through it. Why is these missions take so fucking long to get through? All these cut scenes and these stupid little plots and these, like they're it's almost like they're putting magic into it, a game that's was about science and stuff. um so anyways, getting back onto topic and preventing myself from going into a rant and getting into the rant that I was intended from really making this video. Budget doesn't mean throwing actual money at this game. Budget was budget. Budget means, um like doing mission rewards, finding out the gear that you want through mission rewards. So you didn't actually have to spend money. I mean, like, Usual did two really great videos for budget videos for to stuff that talked about this, where you're spending very little money in the exchange. You're not doing R&D, and this is usually, like, these were videos that were for people who were just starting out, you know, um, that hadn't invested a lot in R&D. Like, look at my character. I'm maxed out in almost absolutely everything, and that's only because of fucking my laziness that I haven't already maxed it out. Like, R&D came out with Delta Rising in 2014. This is 10 years later. I should have had these, like, every character on my account should have been maxed out for R&D, but it's laziness. So for a character just starting out, you don't throw at real cash the money. It's like budget, right? Like, uh, it's, first of all, it's a video game. You're not supposed to take it so goddamn serious. I know, no, that's counterintuitive to my current rant, but I almost feel like those guys that talk about these, the elite DPSers, as I coined them, I think they're almost like predators and they prey on fucking people. And like, you have to throw money in order to do really good. No, you don't. And the number one thing is you can grind up a lot of dilithium and where is it? Store. There it is. And because we now have the Phoenix prize pack all the time, it used to be, it started out as an event, happened in like, I think, what, every couple of months. But you can grind up enough of dilithium, or if you're like me and you're a lifetime subscriber and you get 500 Zen, you can convert your Zen into dilithium and you can upgrade all your gear doing that. Like all these people that want you to spend money when you don't have to. You can grind up a lot of dilithium. When you're first starting out, you do the Admiralty system, you can get some decent amount of dilithium. You get your R&D, ranked up. Duty officer missions, like almost everything you do grants you dilithium. You do the STFs, they give you dilithium, right? You do the mission rewards. Like, even if I think you should do missions, all the missions, every single one of them, because they give you a little bit of dilithium. Even if you don't want the gear, you should just do the missions. If you want to just, you know, you want to get a little dilithium, you do a couple story missions, you know, or you can do some, like, there's where is it available? There's like some of these missions that are just basically you're doing dailies. Tower control, like back in the day, I only had a couple. Um, okay, here, asteroid mining, where you can grind up. Geez, I think it's something like 1,500 dilithium. Um, there's other ones. Tour of the Galaxy is a good one to grind for energy credits. You get at least a couple 100,000 from that. Like, even if you're terrible, you can grind up 200,000 or 300,000. If you're really good at it, you can probably do close to 1 million doing one. Um, like I list 18 the Deferi, right? 1,440 dilithium. Let's see this one. Rescue Deferi captives. A little bit of dilithium, but you get diplomacy accommodation. So if you're trying to rank up all that, you can, you get a little chunk of that going. Um, Emancipation, a little bit of dilithium. Like there's other ones. Um, like there's no reason to throw money at the game when everything you need is in the game without having to uh, throw actual money in it. I mean, like if you want to, yeah, but the only thing really to throw money at the game is ships. Get the ships you want, and you know, um, Starship Upgrade tokens, the Elite Bridge Officer tokens, Elite Captain tokens, training tokens. Fleet modules maybe, but if you're really good at grinding NG crits, you can buy them off the exchange for, God, I don't know how much. I think it was, last time I checked, it was like 75 million, maybe less. I could have been a mistake. I don't buy fleet modules. And that's also another thing. You want fleet modules, um, reputations. You get the all your reputations tier 6. you can, for I think it's like 100 marks, you get a fleet module. So it's like you don't really need the money, like to throw money at the game. And it seems like it's, here, let me check it. ISO mag. Like to get good ISO mags, let's see what the ultra rare ones are costing. That's wrong rank. Like just an EPS one is 700,000. I don't know if this is coming up, but a plasma, like if you have plasma weapon, 8 million. What the hell is they talking about? This is one, just a torpedo one. If you're doing like a torpedo build, 4.8 million. Like a photon torpedo one, if you're doing photon, that's not cheap, but it's not expensive either. But like stealth, resist all, transphasic, like these ones are very specific. If you're doing like you have transphasic torpedo build, auxiliary, yeah, auxiliary power, and it's still 1.7 million if you want auxiliary power, and that's not even like specific things. This one just gives you weapon power. It's 1.875 million. Engine power, 1.9 million. What is he talking about? That ISO mags are cheap? They're not cheap. You get really dumb ones like plasma torp. You want to do plasma torpedo damage again. Chronoton torpedo. Plasma torpedo one again. EPS. One that just gives general torpedo damage. Again, general torpedoes, 2.5 million. Like it's ridiculous to say that the bill you put a bunch of isomags that are maxed out, that are upgraded to Mark 15 Epic, and they're whatever, like the dude's build was phaser Mark 15 Epic isomags. That's not cheap. Even if you were to go and to do it through the uh, Phoenix prize pack way of upgrading things, um, like you're spending a lot of dilithium, like a lot of dilithium to upgrade. If you're just satisfied with Mark 15, then yeah, like you can, but like it's not even, it's still not cheap, because you have to go on the exchange and then grab something you really want. Like let's say Polaron. Let's say you're a Gemadar and you want to do um, Polaron weapon build. This is Mark 12 ultra rare, 10 million. Look at that, 10 million, 10 million. Like this is control, gives you control expertise, and it's still basically 10 million. Like these guys are lying to you. If anything, I would say start with like budget build, and then like, yes, the reputation you can get great gear from. You pick your weapon type. It almost every, like the reputation in one form or another, whether it's at tier 5 or tier 6, you get the damage that you want. You want to do plasma damage? It's got you. Disruptor? It's got you. Phaser, Polaron, Anti-Proton, Tetragon. Um, it's got you. Torpedoes. Um, like the competitive is a good one because you're running escorts and you want a really good um, what do they call it? Experimental weapon. Where is it? Go back up. Here it is. There, experimental flak shot artillery. And if you have um, what do they call it? Temporal agent maxed out on all its stuff, then you're gonna get this at Mark 13 ultra rare to start, right? I have this is my main character. I have the competitive war games reputation maxed out, so you'll get a 2% bonus damage. Now it's not a lot, but every little bit will help, right? Kinetic damage. You know, you want to do like a flak frigate, as they might call it. You can do it, right? Whether it's like I said, Polaron or Tetrion or Plasma or Anti-Proton or Phaser, Disruptor, Plasma. If I'm missing one of the energy weapon types, I can. And it's like, and it's also you want to do torpedo, you know, you can start there. Like, most of the time, I'd say do these events, right? Do these events that come up. But you got to look at the gear. If you want the gear, you can't. Well, you can. You can do the event just to do the event, right? Um, where you want to get the free ship. Like this one, this event, you should be doing this event. There's going to be 6 events over the course of the year because you're going to get all. You no longer have to choose, at least this year. You won't have to choose. So I assume that the game isn't going to go anywhere for at least the next year. I think there might be changes around the 15th event, 15th, yeah, the 15th year event. I think there might be some changes then to the game. It might go in what people are categorizing as a maintenance mode, but do these events. And if you're just starting out or you've been out and you just haven't got around to it, do the R&D. It's just a quick, like, you know, experience thing, kind of like duty officer missions where you just set it and forget it. In fact, I'm going to practice what I preach. Oh. What? Yes. Okay. Well, that tells me I need more. Um, yeah, so if you can get it, get these super cheap. These are the research lab scientists. Now they're much more expensive these days than they used to be. I mean, they used to be like 25,000. Now they're over 500K. So yeah, do the R&D when you can. Um, if you have a little bit of dilithium, go to Starfleet Academy for Starfleet, Klingon Academy for Klingons, and if you're Romulan or Jem'Hadar, um, it depends on what faction that you sided with. Go there. Well, Romulans have the thing on New Romulus that they can do it, but I don't think Jem'Hadar have that option. But Jem'Hadar, I think they've last little bit since the Dominion faction came out, they've given the ability to for Jem'Hadar or Klingon aligned Jem'Hadar to go to Klingon Academy. And here, and I'll show you here to go here. There's an officer here. No, not store. Well, that wouldn't hurt. Help. go here and see if I have any I can. And also do your dirty officer missions. If you can, some like R&D assistance. Yes. I'm just going to do them all. Why not? Because I have the dilithium I can spend on it. I think the only one that's 1,000 dilithium is the R&D and the general recruitment. Otherwise, I think it's like 5 dilithium or something for the other ones. And then you wait, and then what you're gonna get is random, but you might get what you need. Um, and just keep looking at the exchange. At the very least, all you need is common grade research development, or what is it called? Tell I'm doing this on the fly. Um, research lab scientist. You go to the exchange, go down to science category, and just look for research lab scientist. And those are the ones who deal with the R&D stuff, the R&D experience missions. Um, if you want to spend the entry credits on a purple grade one, by all means, you get better results out of the R&D stuff. Might even get a critical experience thing. So yeah, but you don't have to throw money at this game, like actual cash, to be able to do really well. Um, you get ships. Well, you get a ship at level 61, I think it is. So you can pick a tier 5 ship. You know what I mean? And you can do really well by just doing like a tier 5, tier 5U kind of thing. You can buy the Starship Upgrade token. There's, well, the two of them, right? Um, Starship Upgrade. Yeah, here it is. The Starship Upgrade requisition. And that will bring your tier 5 to tier 5U, which is essentially tier 6 without the specialization. And it's the hull and shield increase you'll get will be comparable to tier 6 if you really don't care about the specializations. Um, and then you can get you might have to spend more cash on the other upgrade, because then you can do items experimental. Okay, can you buy the experimental ones off the exchange? Let's see. Maybe I don't know how to spell. No, so I don't think you can get these ones from the exchange. But if you can grind up enough dilithium, which might be part of the problem, because dilithium's currently at 500 dilithium for every 1 Zen. So you'll need 250,000 dilithium for just 500 Zen. So you need 500,000 dilithium to get one of these. So if you're really good and you want to grind, like have a long-term project, grind and get your ship, to upgrade with this. Um, It's like stuff like these, I would say, throw your money at the game for. Little things. Well, like the things they originally used to consider microtransactions, right? That's $10. To get three of them for $20 is a good deal. Because you're basically, it's two for one. You buy two, get one free. Uh, like this. You're gonna buy keys and you want to kind of get a bunch of energy credits the short way, do this. Buy keys. Um, the bridge officer things are pretty neat too. To and like this is great. Like it's kind of a money solution for the problem if you can't get enough energy credits to get a very rare quality bridge officer, and you could pass that a very rare quality bridge officer and go all the way to ultra rare. There's there wasn't ultra rare before. They'll get a grounds trait, a kit frame slot, and he'll a fifth device slot. So I don't think you need to throw money at the game. I have an like like I throw money at the game, yes, and there are times I throw money at the game for no fucking reason. I bought shit. Like I got sucked into the newest ship and it's so shiny and I need to spend money. Like I've spent a lot of money on this game and I probably shouldn't have. So this has turned into quite a lengthy video. So uh don't spend money at the game. You don't have to. Um if you want, follow me. Don't follow these assholes that tell you want to spend the money. Follow me, and I will make videos on how you can do mission rewards and missions, like doing missions, and I'll show you that you can do very well without having to throw money at the game. Yeah, you won't be elite DPS or status, but you can easily do STFs and all the missions and everything without dying fucking a million times. Because it's not just about the gear, it's about the skill. You have to be a good pilot. You have to know, you know, how, like, when and how to activate your skills and all that in proper times. So, anyways, that's enough of me ranting. Hope you liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And I will see you next time.